Adventure. I think most people seek out adventure in one way or another. Adventure is a special thing, because it's unique for everyone, yet still the same for us all as well. Adventure is a part of life, and we're always trying to make the most of our explorations and journeys. For us, adventure is really all about getting out in the backcountry, seeking out unique experiences. When we planned this episode, it was all going to be about big backcountry adventure, long splitboard missions, high peaks, and really exploring the amazing mountains Colorado has to offer. But as with everything in snowboarding, and in life, rarely do things go exactly as planned. And after a great month focused on jumping, adventure followed suit. And our adventure stayed in the realm of sending it and catching air. The direction of our adventures was mainly geared towards finding the most interesting terrain. Places that are mesmerizing and show off some of the best parts of snowboarding. The mountains are so enticing. Views so vast, it just creates an awesome opportunity for your brain to run wild, thinking of runs, lines, and tricks we'd like to do. And eventually, it all comes back to one of the best parts of adventuring, that element of everyone being out together, yet seeing the mountains so differently.
I love just being in the mountains and seeing that blank canvas of the mountain and choosing a line among all the features and rocks. And first thought I have is whether or not it's safe. Where's the fresh, good snow gonna be? And then what feature will allow me to launch off of or hit into that good snow.
With the element of adventuring, generally, you're working with a variety of snow conditions, especially when getting into some of the bigger, steeper terrain. You need to wait until the abbey conditions are safe, and when it's this late in the season, you have to deal with a wide variety of temps, which can cause some uneven freezing. Wind is also a huge element. It can vary day to day, and the wind might blow fresh snow on the top of the run, or near the rocks at the bottom. Really a challenge getting to the goods. First, you have to find them.
Just to the lookers left of that, you can kind of air into that roller.
The variable conditions is definitely the element of adventuring I struggle with the most. I get fixated on the coolest feature. Unfortunately, that doesn't always go as planned. You try to do a run and it just doesn't work out because the snow isn't super good, or there's rocks in the landing, or it just doesn't line up. So you try to do these tricks and they just don't work out. Everybody kind of has their own specialty when we're out there, and I would say my specialty is the freestyle aspect.
As many will agree, snowboarding outside the resort has a lot to do with creativity and putting to action what your mind can produce. And the more different people are that are out there with you, the more options open up.
Colorado is the most dangerous snowpack in the world, fact. We're doing our best to mitigate that and to make good, safe choices as a group. Working together, sharing knowledge, going out there throughout the year, keeping eyes on zones, made it possible to get these big mountain lines.
Again, this brings it all back to adventure. These features aren't normal. They're not well maintained. They're natural. The hope is to work with the feature, not to create a lot of work for yourself. However, it's always changing in the mountains. You might have hit a feature last season, And this year, it's a whole new shape because something's changed. Whether it be snowpack, wind direction, fresh storms, or other weather phenomena. Sometimes, things just happen perfect. The lip is an easy shape, and the landing's fresh. And that is when the magic can happen.
I have been snowboarding most of my young years in Whistler and in the streets of Quebec. After spending 15 years working in the snowboard industry, I realized how much I have missed out on the pleasure of going out filming with friends and pushing my limits. 3 years ago, at 40 years old, I shifted my priorities. I started a wellness company called CB Days and moved to Colorado with the ambition to never miss a good powder day. The end result is that I have never been so happy. And snowboarding is fulfilling now all my spiritual needs. Nothing in life beats the sensation of accomplishment from landing on your feet into a nice, fresh, deep powder landing.
With a crew of working individuals, many with other priorities, making the most out of our day is crucial. Everyone has different time constraints, days they can ride, etc. As a whole, we're always attempting to be as productive as possible. This means a lot of phone calls and pre-planning to make it work out. It also means choosing zones, who will ride that day, snowmobile, split, or boot pack to approach. There are a ton of factors to consider every day we go out. But because of all this hard work, before, during, and after, on and off the hill, our crew has been able to put together some amazing content. We're proud to share it with you. Adventuring's my bread and butter. The thing that gets me up in the morning and excited all winter. Having a crew that's dedicated to getting out there, exploring the goods, capturing it, and enjoying everything snowboarding, that's what it's all about. We have a team that's stoked to film each other and also stoked to ride. And they shred as hard as they can. We will never stop adventuring. And that's what's so special about Colorado. Within an hour or so, the options are endless. Huge peaks, tight coulees, and awesome features. All with some sick airtime to go with it.